Deep in the heart of the untamed jungle, where the air is thick with mystery and danger lurks behind every shadow, two of nature's most formidable creatures reign supreme. One, a towering beast of raw power, intelligence, and dominance, the mighty gorilla. The other, a silent executioner, a master of speed, stealth, and lethal precision, the king cobra. They are rulers of their own worlds, rarely crossing paths. But what if they did? What if the jungle's strongest met the jungle's deadliest? A clash between sheer muscle and venomous strike, between brute force and deadly precision. Who would have the advantage in this high-stakes battle for survival? Would the gorilla's immense strength and intelligence be enough to crush its slithering opponent? Or would the cobra's lightning-fast reflexes and potent venom bring the mighty giant to its knees? One mistake could mean instant death, and in a battle where neither can afford to falter, the outcome is unpredictable. This is not just a fight, it is a test of nature's most powerful weapons. Strength against speed, instinct against cunning, predator against predator. Welcome to the ultimate jungle showdown, gorilla versus cobra, the most dangerous animal duel. Our first contender is a true giant of the jungle, the gorilla, a powerful primate that rules the dense forests with sheer strength and intelligence. Standing up to 6 feet tall and weighing over 400 pounds, this beast is built like a fortress of muscle. With arms nearly twice as long as its legs, a gorilla can generate enough force to shatter bones with a single strike. Its fists, hardened by years of climbing and foraging, can deliver punches with the strength of a sledgehammer. But brute power isn't its only weapon. Gorillas are incredibly intelligent, capable of using tools, planning attacks, and even understanding complex social structures. Their keen senses and problem-solving abilities make them far more than just muscle. They are thinking warriors of the jungle. But raw strength means nothing against an enemy you can't see coming. Enter the king cobra, the silent assassin of the jungle. Measuring up to 18 feet long, it is the longest venomous snake on Earth, capable of striking with lightning-fast precision. But size alone isn't what makes this snake so deadly. It's the venom. A single bite can inject enough neurotoxins to bring down an elephant, shutting down the nervous system and paralyzing its victim within minutes. The king cobra doesn't just strike. It waits, calculating the perfect moment, knowing that one precise attack is all it needs to end a fight. Unlike other snakes that rely on ambush, the king cobra is fearless, standing its ground, flaring its hood, and warning its enemies before delivering a fatal strike. In the wild, even apex predators think twice before challenging it. Two creatures, both deadly in their own way, one a master of strength, the other a master of venom. If these two were ever to cross paths, their instincts would take over. The gorilla, territorial and protective, would see the snake as a threat. The king cobra, defensive yet aggressive, would strike if it felt cornered. One relies on muscle and intelligence, the other on speed and poison. But in a life-or-death battle, only one can survive. The question is, which one? The battlefield is set deep in the heart of the jungle, where thick vines twist around towering trees, and the air is heavy with humidity. The dense undergrowth provides both shelter and danger, a perfect arena for a high-stakes confrontation. Sunlight barely filters through the canopy, casting shifting shadows over the forest floor, where every rustling leaf and distant cry of a bird hints at an unseen predator lurking nearby. This is a world where survival is dictated by strength, strategy, and instinct, a world where only the fittest can endure. For the gorilla, this terrain is home. It moves through the jungle with confidence, its powerful limbs built for both climbing and combat. It knows every tree, every pathway, every sound. Here, it has the advantage of size and familiarity, able to charge through the underbrush with unstoppable force. But this advantage comes with a weakness. Despite its strength, the gorilla lacks natural resistance to venom, One bite, one well-placed strike from the right predator, and even the strongest falls. For the king cobra, this jungle is a hunting ground. Unlike the gorilla, it does not rule by brute force, but by patience and precision. It weaves through the undergrowth, silent, nearly invisible against the fallen leaves. It doesn't need to overpower its enemies. It only needs to outlast them. With incredible speed and a bite that delivers paralysis within minutes, the cobra turns even the largest creatures into helpless prey. But it, too, has weaknesses. The gorilla is far larger and stronger, capable of crushing bones with a single motion. If the snake miscalculates, if it is caught before it can strike, the fight could end before it even begins. Two predators, two vastly different strengths, and one unforgiving battlefield. The trees, the shadows, the hidden dangers of the jungle itself, everything plays a role in the battle to come. This is not just a test of power or venom. It is a test of who can adapt, who can strike first, and who will survive when two of the jungle's deadliest creatures finally come face to face. The jungle is alive with the sounds of nature, but something is different. A deep, rhythmic pounding echoes through the trees, a gorilla's warning. The silverback, a massive force of muscle and dominance, stands tall, beating its chest in a display of power. Its dark eyes scan the forest floor, sensing something unusual. Its nostrils flare, detecting an unfamiliar presence. This is its territory, and anything that dares to enter must either submit or face the consequences. Unseen, slithering through the fallen leaves, the king cobra moves with deadly precision. Its tongue flicks, tasting the air, sensing vibrations. It knows something large is near, something dangerous. But the cobra does not flee. Instead, it rises, its sleek, scaly body lifting from the ground as its hood flares wide. A low, menacing hiss fills the air, a final warning before it strikes. The gorilla halts, its muscles tensing. It recognizes the threat, but it does not back down. In its world, retreat is not an option. The two are locked in a silent standoff, instincts taking over. The gorilla shifts its weight, lowering its body slightly, preparing to react. It has fought off leopards, rival gorillas, and even humans, but never something like this. The cobra remains still, coiled yet ready, its golden eyes locked onto the giant before it. Every second stretches, the air thick with tension. One wrong move, one mistimed attack, and the battle will be over in an instant. Who will break first? Who will make the first move? The jungle holds its breath as these two warriors prepare for the most dangerous duel of their lives. In a sudden burst of fury, the gorilla makes the first move. With a powerful lunge, it swipes at the ground near the cobra, sending dirt and leaves flying. It is not just an attack. It is a warning, a show of dominance meant to intimidate. But the cobra does not flinch. Instead, it strikes. In the blink of an eye, its body coils and uncoils, launching forward with terrifying speed. Fangs bared, it aims for the gorilla's exposed arm. The gorilla reacts instantly, pulling back just in time. The bite misses by mere inches, but the message is clear. This is not an opponent to be taken lightly. The gorilla roars, pounding the ground with its fists, shaking the earth beneath them. It charges forward, massive hands reaching for the snake. If it can grab the cobra, the fight will end in an instant. But the king cobra is no easy prey. It slithers back, weaving side to side, forcing the gorilla to guess its next move. Then, without warning, it strikes again, this time aiming higher. The gorilla recoils, barely avoiding the lethal bite. Its heart pounds, its instincts screaming at it to act before it's too late. The cobra sees its chance. It lunges a third time, its fangs aimed at the gorilla's massive chest, but this time, the gorilla is ready. In a flash, it swings its arm with bone-crushing force, a direct hit. The cobra is sent flying, its long body twisting through the air before crashing onto the jungle floor. It writhes, disoriented but not defeated. The gorilla charges, fists raised, preparing to end the battle once and for all. But then, the cobra strikes one last time, a final desperate attempt. And this time it finds its mark. Its fangs sink deep into the gorilla's leg, injecting a flood of deadly venom. The gorilla roars in pain, staggering back, its strength suddenly fading. The venom works fast, spreading through its massive body, slowing its movements. The cobra, battered but victorious, watches as its enemy begins to weaken. The battle is almost over, but the question remains, does the gorilla have enough strength left for one final blow? Or has the jungle already chosen its winner? The jungle falls silent. The gorilla, once a towering force of strength and dominance, now breathes heavily, its massive chest rising and falling as the venom courses through its veins. It sways slightly, its muscles weakening, its vision blurring. The cobra remains coiled, its golden eyes locked onto its enemy, waiting, watching. It has delivered its most powerful weapon, and now time is on its side. But the gorilla is not done yet. With sheer willpower, it roars one final time, summoning every ounce of strength left in its body. It pounds the ground, shaking the jungle floor, and in one last desperate attempt, it lunges forward. The cobra reacts, trying to slither away, but it is too late. A massive fist comes crashing down, pinning the snake beneath its crushing grip. The gorilla squeezes with all its remaining power. The cobra writhes, hissing in pain, its body twisting violently. And then, stillness. For a moment, both creatures remain frozen, locked in a deadly conclusion. The gorilla exhales deeply, but its strength is fading fast. The venom is taking over. It releases its grip, stumbling backward, its body trembling. The king cobra, though badly injured, slowly slithers away into the shadows. It has won the battle, but only just. The jungle has decided, not through brute strength, nor through deadly venom alone, but through the relentless, unforgiving rule of nature. There are no true winners here, only survivors. So, who truly holds the advantage in this battle? The gorilla, with its crushing force and intelligence, or the cobra, with its speed and lethal poison? In the end, it all comes down to the moment. Who strikes first, who makes the right move, and who adapts to the chaos of the wild. Nature is unpredictable, and every battle tells a different story. But what do you think? Could the gorilla have avoided the bite and crushed the cobra first? Or was the king cobra always destined to win with its lethal strike? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love epic animal battles, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more thrilling showdowns. Until next time, stay wild. The jungle returns to its natural rhythm. The distant calls of birds echo through the trees, the rustling leaves sway with the wind, and the battlefield where two of nature's fiercest warriors clashed is now eerily quiet. The king cobra, battered but alive, disappears into the undergrowth, retreating to the safety of the shadows. It has survived yet another deadly encounter, a testament to its speed and venomous precision. Meanwhile, the great silverback, though wounded, refuses to fall so easily. With deep, labored breaths, it steadies itself, fighting against the venom coursing through its body. It is not just strength that defines the gorilla, it is resilience, the ability to endure even when the odds are stacked against it. This battle, like all in the wild, had no clear winner, only a harsh lesson in survival. The cobra's bite was its ultimate weapon, but the gorilla's sheer power nearly crushed its opponent in an instant. In nature, victory is never guaranteed. A slight miscalculation, a moment of hesitation, or the wrong move at the wrong time can determine life or death. This was a fight of instinct versus intelligence, of speed versus strength, of predator versus guardian. And in the end, the jungle itself had the final say. So, what if this fight played out differently? Could the gorilla have dodged the strike and ended the battle before the venom took effect? Or was the cobra's precision too much for even the strongest primate to handle? Battles like these remind us why nature is the ultimate battlefield: unpredictable, brutal, and endlessly fascinating. What do you think? If the gorilla and cobra fought 10 times, who would win the most battles? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love epic animal showdowns, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a wild face-off. Until next time, keep exploring the untamed world of nature.